Time Managed is more than just a calendar. It is our mission at Time Managed to empower network marketers with the tools that they need to succeed. We believe that energy flows where attention goes. In other words, what you focus on expands. We offer a custom planner for Melaleuca business builders to track what they need to track to be successful. Here's a summary of the basic features of our quarterly planner. There's an area for goals, gratitude, telling your story, prospect lists, new contact tracking, an annual view, monthly goal setting, week views, in addition to month views, weekly checklists, and lots of rooms for notes and mind mapping. The goals area, you have an area for 101 goals, an area to refine your 101 goals into your top 10 goals, and again, an area to refine your top 10 goals into your top 3 goals that you can post everywhere to focus on every day. Jim Rohn said that if you go to work on your goals will go to work on you. If you go to work on your plan will go to work on you. Whatever good things we build end up building us. We believe in goals and also believe in gratitude. So every one of our planners has an area to write out 101 things that you're grateful for. Don't underestimate the power of gratitude. Client connections. Keeping track of your clients in your business is very important. We have an area for you to build a prospect list, so to brainstorm your contacts and connections that you have, with an area that prompts you people who you may be able to contact, and then an area to write down names or places that you may go to meet these people. Another thing that we have is an area for 118 new contacts. You have an area for their name, their phone number, the date you contacted them, some area for notes, and then also an area where you can put a note for when you need to follow up with them. You should always be growing your new contact list. We have an annual view. Since our planners are quarterly, it's important that you can still plan further out. So it is a fill-in-the-blank planner. You start it when you want to. If you start in June, say, the January would be of the following year, but June through December would be of the current year that you're in. Monthly, we have goal setting, which is very important. You can track wellness overviews, new personal enrollments, new personal directors, and status advancement. You can also keep track of your 2020, which will be very successful if you can nail that every month. Also an area for where you can develop new directors and mark off as they have new enrollments. The month view that follows the goal setting page, it's an area where you can write down the big events. Sometimes I use it for budgeting, sometimes I just use it for notes for those big meetings that are coming up. Write down which day I have Super Saturday. It's just a great way to get an overview of the month. Weekly. Each week view has an area for daily focus each day, an area for your top 6 tasks. You have your time slots, which go from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. And then at the bottom, there's an area for incidental tasks. We encourage people to time block. We have a whole nother video on best practices for using your planner, but this is the meat of it. This is where you do your scheduling. You block out time to make phone calls, block out time to participate in team calls, block out time to do one-on-ones, wellness overviews. Everything that you do for your business goes into your week view in detail. Block out time to do laundry, to go on date night. There's so many things that you can block out. Now, following the week view, there's a weekly checklist. The weekly checklist, as you can say, says add new names to the contact list. Make sure that you're doing that on a daily basis. Call contacts for delivering more wellness overviews. Set appointments for wellness overviews. You can keep a tally of how many appointments you set. You can also keep a tally of how many wellness overviews you've actually given. Enrollments. You can mark off which days you got them or which days you're working on them. You have value or essential packs. You can ask for referrals, which is a very important part of your business. Participate in your team calls. Do personal development, reading, videos, seminars. All those type of things are important. Participate in fast track, power hour, so doing your phone calls or whatever that means to your team. And then the healthy part of it, drink 8 glasses of water. We also leave 2 slots blank so that you can come up with something that maybe you need to do on a daily basis, like walk the dog or go for a run. There's a little area for notes, and then a weekly recap that you can keep track of the number of new team members you had that week, the number of new appointments you set for the week, and the number of wellness presentations you did. And then there's an area to keep track of other things that you feel that you might need to keep track of. How many days that you exercise, or how many networking meetings you went to. There's a lot of things that you could keep track of on a weekly basis to grow your business. We leave lots of room for notes, so following that checklist is our lined page of notes. And then there's actually 2 blank pages. And some people think that there's something wrong with the planner, but there isn't. We use mind mapping to think outside of the box. Mind mapping is a powerful tool, but again, it's a whole other training. So we leave 2 blank pages that you can use for meeting notes, or you can use for mind mapping for project management. This is a little summary on this page of how to do the mind mapping. We also have another YouTube video on how to mind map, so we encourage you to do some research. Mind mapping is a very powerful tool. Other particulars about the planner: it is a coil bound planner, so you can flip it over, bend it all over. It's not perfect bound, so it's coil bound. They are only $19.95 per quarter. They are $26 with shipping and tax if applicable. So if you order it from our site today, it's $26. It is a fill-in-the-blank planner, as I mentioned, so you start it the day that you get it. You start with the dates and fill it all in. There's a calendar that you can work off in the front. Then it is 14 weeks per quarter, so it alternates 5 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks between the month views. There are extra month views at the end, so you can plan a little bit further out. And then also there's about 30 pages of lined note sheets at the back of the planner that you can use for meeting notes. So you can order your planner today at timemanaged.com/Melaleuca. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/timemanaged. You can also email your questions, info@timemanaged.com. We will do our best to get back to everybody that has an inquiry. Other than that, thanks for listening. We hope you find interest in our Melaleuca planner for business, Melaleuca Business Builders, and we wish you the best of success in helping your business grow.